So, welcome to class. We're going to be starting a new unit. And in this unit, we're going to be exploring different types of texts in different genres and different artistic mediums, and connecting those to more traditional stuff that you're used to reading in our kind of English classes. By the end of the unit, you're going to produce a text yourself, which is basically just means you're going to have a written exploration of a non-traditional work of your own choosing, connecting that to something that we've either read during this unit or previously, or that you've maybe even read in an English class before. And what that means is that you're going to find, and this will make sense as we explore, as we practice this, but you're going to find how these texts are in conversation with each other across genres, across mediums, and so that means our written literature, like in our English classes, either poetry or a novel or something like that, and connecting that across genre or mediums to something like music, to an album or to film, either a movie or even a television show, or even to a video game, something interactive. And so you're going to be looking for the thematic and philosophical connections between those different texts. And so by doing this, you're going to be connecting something that you're hopefully already interested in to something that, that we're using in our class. And the reason that we're doing this is really three reasons. I'm going to write them for you over here. The first reason is that it means that you're going to get to study fun stuff, right? Study fun stuff. You can write this note, well, if you want, but you can probably remember it. You guys like music, you guys like games, you're young, you're teenagers, you're having fun, right? You know all that stuff. You like all of it, and I'm here to tell you that we're going to talk about it because I think it's valuable. Two, I have them written down here, two, you're going to learn how to analyze across genres and across mediums, right? So what we were talking about before. So learn and by creating your text, how to write about them, right? So you're going to learn how to write about texts. And this actually might be helpful for you to write down if you are taking notes. And I would suggest you are, because you've been in my class for like half a year, and you know that in these kind of situations, it's very helpful to take notes, right? And I like that. Learn how to write about texts across mediums, we'll say, right? Handwriting, there you go. And then number three is that it's going to help you, by doing this practice, it's going to actually help you gain a deeper understanding of both the things that you already enjoy, the non-traditional texts, right, and the ones that we're studying in class. So it's going to help you gain a deeper understanding of both types of texts. So what we're going to do at the beginning of this class to kind of get your minds working, thinking about this topic and why we're kind of doing this unit, is I'm going to have you get into kind of, I'd say, two big groups. So 4 and I'll join one maybe, or 4 and 3 is fine. And I'm going to have you ponder a couple questions and have one of you is going to write kind of what the groups or individuals' big answers to those seem to be. And so the first question is, why do we study literature in school/English class? Seems kind of simple, right? Because it's English class. It's what you do, right? You read books, you read poetry, you talk about them, and then you write about stuff, right? It's what you've always done, so it makes sense. But I want you to really think about why we study literature in school. Okay? And then, so we'll start with that question, and then we will shift to the second question, and when we're done with that, and I'll give you the second question when we get there, when we're done with that, I want the, it can be either the same person that took the notes or a different speaker, and we'll kind of report our answers and a little bit and have a short conversation about what you guys discovered. So these groups work for you? 4 and 3, is that good? Okay, you might want to move closer, maybe circle up a little bit so you have your own little groups, and assign again one person to kind of come up, write what your big answers seem to be. Maybe it's you each have a different one, right? But write what those are, and then either the same person or a different person will report that back to me and to us as a class. Sound good? Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
why do we study literature?
It's culturally significant.
You are a very smart teenager. Okay. Because it helps us learn about people.
Helps us become better writers, studying other writers.
Well, we just study different perspectives from different texts. To gain new perspectives from different texts. We're doing all literature. A lot of places we
Sometimes it helps us learn about history.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Gain new perspectives. Yeah, gain new perspectives. Across different genres, maybe?
Helps grow our vocabulary.
Because we're smart teenagers.
It's fun.
Because reading is cool.
The more we read, the more we will write better, I suspect.
To help us pass tests.
Yeah, more literature, but more.
To do well in the SBAC.
Yeah.
If I was 16, that's what I would say.
Her writing.
Literacy skills that will apply in other content areas.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're holding a whole group here.
I'm not good at being a teenager.
So that would create my writing ability. Seeing people that are more experienced writing.
Improve writing stuff.
Because we have to.
We read the studies it's better.
Because there's always been English class. There'll always be English class. It's just a thing that's there.
how are you guys doing?
Doing well. We have Smarty McSmarty pants.
Are you, how many?
We have 1, 2,
Ideas.
Also great
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So how many of those do you think are any of them connected in some like broader ways that you could kind of consolidate those, do you think, or do you think they're all separate?
I think some of them we could consolidate.
You might want to think about that as you start
Experience,
to
wrap lunch.
wrap up for reporting purposes.
Okay. I think help us pass tests because we have to. It's essentially the same idea.
This is one we drop out.
Because it's a requirement. How's that?
This is statistic.
In vocab,
I
this one.
don't have high expectations for it.
Very good.
Doesn't make any sense.
How many do you guys like?
Them are related to this.
Are they all pretty
Grow
separate?
skills.
Yeah.
In the reasoning, or just a couple of them?
To grow our reading and writing skills.
Okay. I don't know when I began, so I don't know.
You're 10 minutes and 15 seconds into it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's start wrapping up that question, and we'll do our we'll do our recording of your answers right now. So, anyone have a preference? Who wants to go first and give one big idea? We'll start.
We can go first.
Yes.
So we came up with a handful of big ideas. One was that because we have to, it's a
Very true.
requirement, we have to pass the SBAC to graduate.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. Yeah.
And another one is to grow our reading and writing skills, which is sort of related to that.
Okay. Yeah.
And also so we can learn about people.
Okay, nice. So you got testing and all of those requirements. We've got improving your own writing skills, right? And then you have learning about people, which is really nice. And I think that's getting to a nice, it's a very good key fact that will connect with what we're doing in this whole unit. And so how about you guys now? What are your guesses?
We said gain new perspectives across different genres.
I think that's kind of a sub-point of, or not really sub-point, they're kind of in tandem, right? They're connected. Learn about people and learn about, or gain new perspectives, right? Yeah, and then you said across, so you kind of really consolidated that down, that's good.
You really did.
Okay, so these are good points. This is practical. This is practical, but also personal, right? And you know, this is personal in terms of you want to pass, right? But this is personal in terms of your own skills, and that's getting somewhere very valuable. And this is also getting somewhere very valuable. So let's move on to the second question, and that is, I'll write it over here because I can reach it. And that is, so why do many people at least, not like things like games, hip hop, cartoons, whatever, in school? Why do they not like those non-traditional things in school? And then, sub-question, should they be in school? What do you think? Does that make sense? All right.
Wait, so can you repeat the first question, please?
Yeah, so why
Because
why do many people not seem to like the idea of things like games, hip-hop music, or non-traditional arts, right? Popular culture. Why do many people not seem to like